the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Indiana Pacers. Last game for the Pacers, they ended up with a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a...
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Paul George. Turner is out there with Sanders. Then there's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the one. And that one's good, Ellis.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Down low, here's Turner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Turner's got his first points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Shoots the three, and that one's good. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
On defense, Orlando. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. They got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Ellis dishes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Passes it to Houdini. Ellis on the double team. Vucevic up top. The Pacers pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. They'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. If they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Here's Gordon. After the basket by Larry Sanders. Ellis on the double team. Houdini passes to Gordon. Harris against George. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Kevin, he told me that basically on the defensive end, if they can do a good job on their outside shooters, everything else should fall into place. He said, listen, if we can force them to work the ball inside on a consistent basis, we feel like we have an excellent chance to win. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three-ball concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Here's Houdini. After the made shot from Monte Ellis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Now here is Hill. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the second free throw. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. And off the glass. That one's good.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Ellis against Oladipo. Left side, George. They set the pick. Out to Turner. 13 feet away. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Hill drives in. 4 on the clock. And Ellis with the nice bucket inside. Ellis has got 7.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. So a moment now to see the story on Miles Turner. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 12th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, you try to muscle up shots against him, and it's tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector.
The Magic making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Clarkson's checked in. Screen by Ellis. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. And stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. They set the pick. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Clarkson. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Harris. Indiana also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Turner. Turner comes in for George. And it's Harrison in for Monte Ellis. Smith, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Harrison. Nice jump shot. Good. Harrison's got his first basket. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Finds himself wide open and drills it. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Pekovic with a screen. Clarkson dishes to Pekovic. That's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Houdini. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Smith with a screen on Turner. At the top of the key, Gordon. From the top of the key, he buries it. Gordon's got 7.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Indiana moving the ball around. Screen by Sanders. Orlando making some changes. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Harris comes in for Hezonja. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Sanders. Paul George comes in for Evan Turner. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Harrison, and it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. On the court for Indiana, Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, then there's Pekovic, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he's good on the second. Indiana leading by 5. Outside Hill, tipped away. Here's Payne, finished off the break. Payne's got his second basket.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
He's all alone. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 40 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
In the corner, it's Gordon. 5 on the clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana leading. Outside Hill. Kicks to George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connect.
Here's Houdini. He's got 6. Goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Magic getting the bucket. And George, here we go. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Houdini. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Harris. He kicks to Vucevic. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
It's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now here's Turner. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Oladipo against Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got 10 points.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Houdini passes to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Hill. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Vucevic.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Pacers lead by 4. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Bangs home the trifecta. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
There's a screen. George sets a screen for Ellis. Pekovic attacking. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's George. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, These defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to it.
And so it's a close game as we...
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Some good numbers for Ellis. He's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 three-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And it's blocked by Gordon, but he recovers it. George. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Pass to Houdini. To tie. The shake. Kicks it out to Gordon. They set the pick. Turner comes with the double team. Harris outside. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Harris has got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Poked away, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
This is the slip fit.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Orlando, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
It's been a solid outing for Houdini. 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The dish to Vucevic. And Turner with the block. It's Ellis on the wing. And again, it's Indiana.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's Houdini. This is to Gordon. Tries from 16. Here's Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
In that type, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do. Now a chance to see the numbers for George. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
On the clock, near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Houdini, Paul George with the steal. He feeds it to Sanders. Here's Hill. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Here's George. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. George has got 11 points. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Look at Orlando. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right out. And, of course, the Pacers, right now, quite a ways down below.
I think for the Pacers, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
That's more like it. For a free throw shooter of his caliber, it's really out of character to see him struggle like that.
Hill drives in. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hill's got 6.
And that was Pekovic with a nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
Here's Harris. And it's Orlando with another. Here's Hill. He has 6. To the middle. And Sanders gets it to go on the assist by Hill. And that's now 6 points for Larry Sanders. The Magic trail by 4. And Hill over to help. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Hill kicks to Ellis. It's back to Hill. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And George kicks to Ellis. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Harris. Sanders' shot is good. And it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Pekovic. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the Pacers lead by 6. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Take a look at Hill. Dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Feeds to George. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Houdini. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now the feed to Payne. Here's Houdini. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Turner off the drive. There's the pick. He dishes it to Clarkson. Here's Harrison. He has 7. Clock at 6. On the wing, Turner. And that one comes up a bit short.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
The shot by Johnson, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Clarkson kicks to George. The 8-footer. The shot will not go. And Orlando will come the other way. 3-on-3. Here's Houdini. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Johnson. Tobias Harris comes in for Hezonja. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. And Houdini subbed in for Alfred Payton. Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Jordan Clarkson on the court for Indiana. Ellis is out there with Evan Turner. Then there's Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Houdini and the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Houdini, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Hill. Pass to Harrison. Fires for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here's the break. Here's Houdini. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 17 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Indiana. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And George, here we go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Oladipo, good.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Outside Hill. Sanders high post from 17 feet out. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 10 points for Larry Sanders.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's Houdini, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And that one's good, George.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Hill dishes to George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Ellis, he's checked in for Harrison. Both free throws good from Houdini. And so here is Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pick up by Hill. Ellis against Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Houdini, and that one is hammered home.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Outside Hill. Pass to Turner. Inside, Ellis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. The Magic trail by 8. And Hill over to help. Houdini passes to Harris. On the wing, Gordon. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ellis goes in. Oladipo against George. Turner with the screen for George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he hits both. Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Harris off the drive. Stolen by George. Kicks to Hill. The pass to Ellis. He kicks to Turner. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 12. The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Houdini, and the foul on Monte Ellis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
1:15 left in the 4th. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for George. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure